Lori Michelle Moshiach, asking the question, where have all the smart, beautiful, and talented people gone? I look around the world and I wonder, where are all the funny comedians that made me laugh hysterically while I was growing up? I wondered the other night, where's Don Rickles? I didn't realize he passed away a few years ago. The reason I thought of Don Rickles was because he was satirical. He was a bully, sort of, but not really. He used to call people a hockey puck and put them down, but everybody knew he was pure love and didn't mean a nasty word that he was saying. He wasn't being nasty, he was being funny. Now people are being evil. They're using their mouth to call people out and say some of the most vicious things that a decade ago wasn't even allowed. Wasn't even allowed on the airwaves. Calling people horrible names is just sport now. And there's new behaviors online, social media, called trolling and brigading. Brigading is a new social media form of lynch mobbing, where people get together and vote down people and attack people in a crowd fever. It's just hideous. Sometimes I look at the comment feed after a terrorist incident and I see what people are saying, and it's just hideous. And I wonder, do you eat with that mouth people who are saying some of the most evil, horrible, derisive things? And I wonder, where's all the smart, intelligent, beautiful people that are born here, chosen to be here in the end of days? We are all sparks of God. We come from the most magnificent, talented, beyond. Those adjectives don't even describe him. He's the greatest soul in all of creation, and we come from him. But it's very rare to see people acting and behaving like the spark of God we were sent here to be. And in my book, Blindsided by Messiah, I spend 12 rounds in a boxing ring, calling you into the ring to show you how you're participating in it. No matter who you are, I don't care if you're a bearded rabbi, you are participating in the same evil that's circulating our world right now. And we're going to perish this way if we don't wake up. So today, I'm going to talk about something I wrote in round 12, which was supposed to be the final knockout punch, where if I didn't catch you in the 11 previous rounds, I was going to knock you out and knock you to your knees in the 12th round. And I hope I managed to do it. If you read the book, I hope you're humbled by seeing yourself in these 12 rounds of boxing. But in the 12th round, I recall a vision that Hashem gave me years ago, where there were people just like you, swimming in a swimming pool, an aqua, beautiful, clean pool, and suddenly a crane started putting feces into the clean swimming pool. And everybody kept splashing around and swimming in this pool, and the water turned brown and putrid. But everybody stayed in the pool and was laughing and playing, and nobody would leave the pool. And suddenly the crane brought in a big, giant mound of feces, and everybody's walking over or swimming over to this pile of feces and touching it like it's a magic orb. And so I said to Hashem, what is this vision? And he said, that's what they're doing. They're all participating in this putrid swimming party, and they don't know it. You need to show them what they're doing. So in the same round of boxing, I give you an example of what this swimming pool looks like to Hashem, and how everyone in the world at some time is participating in these filthy swim parties. On page 505, I write, here's another example of your filthy swim parties that aren't parties at all. The comedic talent, Kathy Griffin, was loudly chastised by people from all political backgrounds for her demonic effigy of President Trump's decapitated head. Rosie O'Donnell, who isn't particularly fond of Donald Trump, was said to have convinced her friend Kathy to apologize and said to her, "What if Daniel Pearl's mother saw this?" "Good for you, Rosie." Daniel Pearl's parents lost their son, an American journalist, in 2002 when he was brutally murdered by terrorists in a gruesome beheading. Thanks to Rosie, Kathy immediately saw the error of her ways and apologized profusely. In her sincere and emotional apology, she wore no makeup, cried profusely, and appeared heartbroken and sincere. Her passionate apology was winning God's favor, but it was short-lived. Soon after, Kathy retracted every single word of her apology. Uh-oh, here comes the crane of feces again. Kathy's crowd of supporters, including a lovely female lawyer, gathered around her and emboldened her to jump right back into the putrid, filthy brown pool with them. Kathy recently returned to the public eye on the program The View, where she withdrew her heartfelt apology once again, while she boasted that she just sold out Carnegie Hall. Mazel tov, Kathy. You won, right? Wrong. Because the crowd wants to bathe in the filth with you again doesn't make you a winner of anything. If she doesn't wake up now, she most certainly will be the biggest loser. So will all the people who applaud her shockingly vicious and derisive humor and find her nastiness funny. It is not. That's just one example. Kathy Griffin wasn't funny. People of all political backgrounds saw it as awful. She's still taking heat for it, but she has a lot of support now, and she's selling out theaters, and she feels emboldened. There's lots of people willing to jump into that filthy pool with her and applaud her. You go, girl. We hate Donald Trump. Rosie O'Donnell stood up and was a spark of godliness in that moment. Good for you, Rosie O'Donnell. That's what we need in this world. But I'm not saying Rosie O'Donnell is the spark of God in every single moment. Hardly. Nobody is. Nobody is in this entire world. That's why I'm here. I'm the wake-up call. He says, I'm Moshiach. He says, I don't jump into that pool with you. And for that, I take the heat. I take the trolling. I take the angry faces. I just posted something online and I got an angry face. I got someone saying, go away, mind your own business. This is what's going on in the world. Everybody wants to bathe in that pool of feces, and I just won't do it. And most of you, the ones who sparkle God on occasion, very often, doesn't want that either. But there are many occasions where you do exactly the same thing. It's time to wake up and notice what's going on around us and within us. Social media can be something very positive, but it's become something very evil where people are ganging up on each other and speaking evil. One of the worst sins you can do in God's eyes, because when we speak evil, evil begets evil. And he just said it's the seed of terrorism. It's the seed of war. Please go online, buy this book, go through the 12 rounds of boxing, but start from page 1 and go to the end. Don't skip a page. There are lessons throughout this book. I share prophecy. I share why we're here. I share what's around us, what's within us, and secrets that have not been revealed till now, the end of days. You need this information. You need to wake up. You need to get out of that pool. I know you don't think you're in it, but everybody's in it. It just depends on your day. On one auspicious day, Rosie O'Donnell was sparkling God. And that's what we need to do. We all need to sparkle the godliness that's within us. He's watching our every move. Please wake up. It's time. God bless you.